We're staying at Universal's Sapphire Falls Resort with our pet.
Let's tour.
Hello everyone, I'm Jay.
And I'm Sam.
And you are watching the Theme Park Foodies, and we're actually back at Universal's or Loews Sapphire Falls Resort for our second stay ever. We stayed here in 2017 before we even started vlogging, actually 2018. And we really enjoyed our time, right?
We did.
We're excited to be back.
But a lot has changed in our life since that stay.
Yeah, we have the channel now, we're married now, we weren't married then. And last time we couldn't bring Frank because we lived in New York, so we're bringing Frank along for this visit. We're going to provide a detailed tour of Sapphire Falls Resort. We're also going to show all the amenities involved with a pet-friendly stay. There's an extra $100 charge, right, Sam?
Right, and you do get a lovely little pet kit with a bowl and some treats.
Yeah.
They welcome you with open arms when you walk into the lobby. Frank was treated like royalty. Loews really does love pets. They're not just saying that. Everyone here is it's very dog friendly.
Because we've had Frank, we are already actually in the room. So Frank's in the room right now. You can leave your dog in the room, although if there is some excessive barking, I believe you may have to pay for someone to take care of the dog.
So what they will do is they will reach out to you if there is a complaint, and if they can't get a hold of you, they will have to take the dog and put it into a doggy daycare, and there is a charge for that. But last time we were here, we had no issues. You know your dog better than anyone, so obviously leave them at your own risk. And the good thing about Universal hotels is that they're so convenient to get to and from the parks, unlike Disney. So we can go to the park, come back, check on him, go back again. It's not too much of an inconvenience. Yeah, speaking of, there is actually complimentary boat service from this hotel. And if you're staying at the Aventura Hotel, you can probably walk right over and use the boat here. I do want to say we have done one other pet-friendly stay at Royal Pacific. And I'm already enjoying this one a lot more. The room smells a lot better. The other one smelled like dogs. This is newer though. I also like the pet area a lot better that we're standing in right now. I've already taken Frank out to the pet area. It's conveniently located near our room. It's a beautiful walking path. There's so much space, so much greenery, beautiful foliage. Frank is in his glory. And he's in his element. And you will be on the first floor if you are having a pet-friendly stay. We're gonna provide a full tour. We're gonna try some of the food here tonight. We'll be eating at Amatista Cookhouse? Yeah, we haven't been here in so long. It's time flies, man. Yeah, so we'll be going over our entire stay. I'm excited. Frank's definitely very excited. He's been barking up a storm, so hopefully they didn't take him out of the room already. Yeah, our phones are ringing and they're like, this guy's an issue. All right, you ready? I'm ready. All right, let's do the room tour first. If you enjoyed the content, please like and subscribe. Join us for our stay, our luxurious stay with our pet at Loews Sapphire Falls Resort here at Universal Orlando Resort. All right, so the Sapphire Falls Resort does have a Caribbean island theme. So you see a lot of blue hues. I really like the carpet. We are in room 2139. Frank is already antsy to see us. And I like these light fixtures too, right, Sam? Very nice. We have to get in there before he...
Yeah, well, he's gonna go crazy. So let's get in. Let's Vanna White. All right. And there is the boy. So because Frank is here, we're going to put the do not enter sign with the pet one. And then if the dog isn't in the room, it'll say out for a walk. But he is here, so let's let everyone know. You can see the blue on the floor. And there's a nice vanity mirror to the left as you walk in. Hello. Before we get to the main room, we'll make a left. You'll see they have this big mirror. I really like the exterior of the mirror.
And you can dim the light.
Yes.
You can press it.
So let me show you how to do that.
Or, brighten it.
So that'll make it... There we go, brighter, brighter, and that turns it off. See, to the right, we have our makeup mirror. They also have some tissues. This has, I believe, Q-tips in it and some cotton balls. To the left of the sink, we have some Julian Farrell-based soaps, shower caps. This is anti-aging for your skin, this body and hand wash over here. Right underneath the sink, you'll find some towels. To the left, you will find the toilet and shower. They do use a barn door over here. Toilet is pretty standard. There's a garbage to the right of it, and you have 2 rolls of toilet paper. I believe they're 2-ply. More towels to our left. Frank is wanting to take a look at the shower right now. let's take a look ourselves. I actually really like this shower. While you don't have a rainfall shower head, it does have like kind of the tile. Looks very new. More of the Julian Farrell based soaps, conditioners, and hand washes. And it has a bench here in the back, which I do feel is quite relaxing. It feels like a very relaxing resort. At the top, you'll be able to find a drawstring so you can hang up your bathing suits. I will say there's no fan in here though. It does look like they have vented ventilation, but no actual fan running. So it probably could get pretty steamy. So we get a standard 2-queen bedroom. You can see they have some like decoration pillows on there that have palm trees. In between the bed, you do have 2 lights. There's an outlet with 2 USB ports and standard ports. They also have an iHome over here, so you can plug your iPhone right in, play some music. The phone does look pretty old, and you obviously get the complimentary pen and pad. See if the Gideons have come. Facing the bed, obviously a big flat screen TV. To the left of the TV, you'll find your Keurig, which has medium roast coffee, decaf coffee, heritage coffee. It also has some half and half in cups as well as tea. So I'm not sure if maybe you just make some hot water in there and make some tea for yourself, but these do usually come out pretty dirty, although I do prefer them over the standard coffee or the older coffee makers they used to have in hotels. To find your drawer space underneath the TV, you will have to open these up. You get about 4 of them. They're not very deep, I feel like, so not the most spacious area, and you don't really have room under the bed as well to place your stuff. So as far as storage goes, I think the closet is probably your best bet. To the right of your storage is the mini fridge, enough to keep a few things. I do want to say I see some weathering down in here at the bottom. Right in front of the sink to your right as you walk in will be the closet. You do have your extra pillow and blanket up there at the top. You have an hair dryer as well as an iron, and of course an ironing board. And they have a safe in here. At the end of each bed, they have these other lights too. I thought that they maybe be reading lights, but it doesn't look like it. It just looks like they're standard lights. The pillows do feel pretty comfortable, but at the end, we'll go over how comfortable we actually think the beds are. To the left of the TV, you do have the desk. They have very nice artwork above here. It looks like a hammock. Next to the bed, they actually have artwork that kind of looks like a boat. And they have some Fiji waters here, but these aren't complimentary. They have an ice box. They have some glasses if you want to have a drink. And of course, Loews coasters. I'm taking these home with us. We have a very comfortable swivel chair if you have to do some work. Little bit of storage room in here. I guess if you need to keep a notebook or something. We have Frank's pet bag. Also another lamp. Frank food not included. They do give you a little list that gives you a rundown of the amenities in here, where the ice machines are, work it out, exercise. They also have in-room dining with meals available throughout the day. See, they have morning stuff. Oh wow, there's a pretty thick book of dining in here. Kids stuff. And I'm getting hungry looking at this. Late night. If you forgot your pet food, don't worry. They actually have a little menu back here for pets. Looks like they have some doggy bags in here too, in case you need those. Frank and Sam are enjoying this very comfortable chair. Well, is it comfortable, Sam?
Pretty comfortable, but I have to hold him or he'll bark because he does not like the camera.
Yeah, he doesn't like
when Jason's filming, like he barks.
He feels like he has to compete for attention. All right, let's see our view. We actually have a view of the dog walk area, and I'm not complaining because it actually looks really nice. This is much better than the view that we had over at Royal Pacific, right, Sam?
Yes.
You can see some pink flowers in the background. You can actually see that the foliage is nice and grown in, and it's landscaped very well back here. It's actually a beautiful scenic area. I think that so far the pets area at Sapphire Falls is beating out Royal Pacific for me, but we'll have to do a full stay. So the pet fee is $100. You actually get a bag with this, and there's some pretty cool stuff inside. So it comes with a water ball that we've actually already used for Frank. They have a dispenser for poop bags, a special Loews Loves Pets dog tag, and 2 different types of treats. One of these is, broccoli and chicken. Frank cannot have chicken, but he's allergic to chicken. But he can have these ones, so these are pumpkin and peanut butter treats. They also provide another tag for the door. Frank, you want a treat? That's a yes. Wait, good, stay. Oh, there you go. As you walk into the main room area, it looks like you could ask for a conjoining room. And to the right, they also have your AC unit. All right, so we're about to have dinner at their signature restaurant, which is called Amatista Cookhouse. We usually provide these like in-depth dining reviews, but for this one, I think we're just going to enjoy our meal and provide a little overview at the end. I'm gonna go more in depth with this on the ground floor, but this like spiral staircase, which is to the right as you walk in, kind of centralizes everything. Amatista Cookhouse is gonna be all the way at the bottom of this. All right, so overview of our dinner. First, I wanna say that the restaurant itself is pretty beautiful. Sweeping views of islands of adventure. You're able to see the roller coasters go off in the background. The boats come in and out. There's a waterfall right on the back end. They have indoor as well as outdoor seating and a nice open kitchen plan. We started off with drinks. What drink did you get, Sam?
I think it was an island punch.
Okay.
It tasted like a spiked Shirley Temple. It was really, really good.
I think you said you would give your drink a 9, right?
It was good.
Yeah, I got one of their signature mocktails. Can't remember the exact name, so I'm going to put the title of it in a lower third, and I will say that my drink was about an 8. It had a nice sour taste to it. Tasted almost like a little bit of a spritzer. Then, of course, we had the bread. There was one bread that was kind of like garlicky and one that was more...
multigrain.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah. I would probably...
good.
And it's a unique bread service. I would give the bread an 8 as well.
Agree.
Yeah, and for an appetizer, we got the margarita pizza. Actually, it's called margarita flatbread.
Yeah, no, I think it was a flatbread.
And I thought it was really good. It had a fresh tomato on top, a little bit of basil. The actual flatbread was very crispy, right? What would you give that, Sam?
Nice cheese pull on
Yeah.
it too. It was really good. I would give it an 8.
Yeah. For entrees, Sam actually got the half rotisserie chicken. You can see in their open kitchen plan them actually turning those rotisserie chickens fresh. They come with 2 sides. Sam chose to get the salad with a ranch dressing and a side of like, what was it, mixed fruit?
Yeah, and I wasn't expecting much of a salad and fruit.
Yeah.
Very good. Very large side salad, very
Yeah.
fresh.
It's nice
And also
portion.
the fruit, it was like a really nice mix. It had like at least 5 different fruits in it. It tasted very tropical, very fresh. It was a nice palate cleanser.
What would you give it?
I'm gonna give it an 8.
Yeah, the chicken looked real juicy, real delicious.
It was.
I chose to get the pork chop, and I want to say, really good. I'm usually not a pork chop guy, so funny that I actually chose to get pork chop for some reason. But it was perfectly cooked, juicy on the inside, crispy on the outside. Had a delicious demi-glaze, and they had this potato au gratin that actually tasted like sweet potatoes as well as russet potatoes in it. It was really delicious, really good. And then I would actually give that probably a 9 for a pork chop. Really impressed me. And we finished off with an incredible dessert, Sam.
So good. It was a chocolate chip lava cake?
Yes. So you
I
like
think they-
broke it open and there was gooey lava goo all inside of lava,
I think chocolate chip is the way to go for a lava cake.
right?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I think it's fresh churned ice cream as well.
I didn't know it was fresh churned. That lava cake I would also give a 9 to, right? Really good. Overall, I think Amatista Cookhouse is an underrated restaurant. When we first came here years ago, it was around the time they first opened, they didn't have, it was like mixed reviews. I wouldn't say it was bad reviews, but they were mixed. They were like, this is okay. I feel like since the last time we've been here, they've upped their game.
I want to come back. Like,
Yeah.
it cannot be like 6 years until I come back.
Yeah, no, we'll definitely be back here. We definitely recommend it. It's just it's an easy boat ride from City Walk if you want to commute over here. It wasn't too packed. It was easy to get into. So we definitely recommend checking it out if you're in the area. Before we go to bed, I wanted to bring up the lava cake was complimentary because it was we're celebrating Sam's birthday, and we did get a 10% pass holder discount. Because of this, the entire meal cost us about $100. Now we're going to head to bed with the Barky Boy. Tomorrow, I'm going to provide a full grounds tour. Frank's being funny right now. Good morning from Loews Sapphire Falls. So before we head out on our tour today, I wanted to just go over a quick overview of the resort. We are in Building 2. I believe the dog walk is over here. Lobby right here at the front. There are 3 main buildings where they house people. 1, 2, and 3, and the boat transportation is like right over here. All right, so we're going to start our tour right at the very front. The Aventura Hotel and Loews Sapphire Falls Hotel actually have the same entrance. Aventura will be your first right-hand turn. If you want to make it to Sapphire Falls, you got to go a little past that. And if you wanted to do the self-parking, it's actually to the right before the entrance to Sapphire Falls, or the front lobby. Loews Sapphire Falls Hotel actually has a garden walk that can take you to the Aventura Hotel. It's not even 5 minutes, and they have a real popular pool bar. You can also take the garden walk over to the Cabana Bay Resort and Volcano Bay Water Park. Obviously, like we said before, this resort is based off of the Caribbean. So what you're going to notice is a lot of stone architecture, which is prominent within the Caribbean. Also, obviously, this is located in Florida. Florida is very flat. The Caribbean obviously is an island area that is mountainous. So they've kind of built it in a way where it feels like it's built between like kind of mountains on an island. You'll see moving waterways move through the resort. It makes it feel very kinetic. And they also have these stone turrets that you'll notice everywhere, which is prominent within Caribbean architecture. They even have pictures of them on the wall. So as we walk in, you'll start noticing these little motifs, and obviously the blue hues, which kind of match the water and add a more relaxed atmosphere. As we make it to the front lobby, you can actually see this kind of grand multi-level chandelier. One of the first things that you'll notice as you walk in is this grand chandelier. You actually enter onto the 4th floor, which adds to the architectural immersion of you being on a Caribbean island. It's more mountainous over there. You actually can see another island, Islands Adventure, all the way in the back window. To the left, as you walk in, you'll be able to find luggage services and the check-in desk. There's a beautiful view of the Caribbean island right behind it. You'll also be able to find a lot of seating right in front here with Caribbean-inspired furniture. They have USB ports scattered about so you can charge your devices. It's very relaxing, very nice way of waiting for your room. Now immediately to the right as you walk in, you'll be able to find the Universal Studios store. This is going to be your merch center here. They also have the Vacation Planning Center, which is attached to one of those stone turrets I told you about earlier, and they have your quick service option, which is the New Dutch Trading Company. Let's see what type of merchandise they have in the studio store over here. I'll run through this quick because it is most of the stuff you'll pretty much find in the park, but they have a lot of the cool Jurassic Park merch. I really like this mug. I might actually buy it. Some fun Simpsons merchandise. Got to get a big pink if you're in the park. They also have you covered if you're looking for Marvel merchandise. Obviously, the stuff here is going to be more based off of the animated features and the comic books. Tons of Hogwarts merch, including the interactive wands and some really cool mugs. Back left, we'll have the classic Universal Studios merchandise. If you forgot flip-flops, bathing suits, or swimwear, they should have you covered here as well. They have stuff for adults and kids. They do have Sapphire Falls themed merchandise right over here as well. They have these thermoses, sweatshirts, and it looks like they have some t-shirts too. Back left towards the checkout desk, we'll have you covered for your toiletries as well as any medicines and sunscreen. Now across from the Universal Studio Store is going to be the New Dutch Trading Company. This is your quick service option. They have hot food throughout the day. In the beginning of the day, like for breakfast, it's mostly just grab and go stuff. But at night, it seems like they have rotisserie chicken, which they seem to love here at Universal. They have like rotisserie chickens at all the different resorts. They also have a lot of like grab and go type of like alcohols, soft drinks, chips. So there's a lot of different things that you can get in there. It's pretty much just a grab and go type of spot. It's not the most stacked type of menu, but we did see some cool stuff there earlier, and they have some good looking pastries as well. Past the New Dutch Trading Company and to your left, you can actually find the ATM. And if you go past the ATM, you'll be able to find Guest House 3 if you're over here. If you make a right past the New Dutch Trading Company and the Universal Studio Store, you'll be able to find the ballrooms and meeting space area. This is what they have if you're here for a convention. All right, let's head back towards the lobby. And to the right, past the Vacation Planning Center, you'll be able to find the spiral staircase, which centralizes pretty much all the amenities that you can find here. But we'll head there in a second. First, I want to show off the Strong Water Tavern, which is right past this. Now, with rum being one of the prominent drinks of the Caribbean, you'll be able to find rum barrels scattered throughout the resort, and Strong Water Tavern, right to the back right, specializes in drinks that include rum. It's a pretty expansive bar/restaurant with indoor as well as outdoor seating and beautiful views of Islands of Adventure. The food seems to be Central American based or Caribbean based as well. Looks really good. We haven't had the chance to eat here yet. Right past Strongwater Tavern, they do have like a seating area that you can have some of the food you get over at the Dutch Trading Company at. They have a big screen TV that often shows some sports games, and you can find that beautiful window with views of Islands of Adventure, as well as the boat transportation that can take you to the park. I'll show you to get there in a bit, but I wanted to show you kind of the view over near where the tower we're staying at is, Tower 2. So they kind of have this area that's a bridge between the lobby and Guest House 2 that has beautiful views of the pool. You could see that stone rock work into the pool. That's a motif throughout the resort. The pool itself is supposed to look like a natural waterway that you could find in the Caribbean. As you can see right down there, it's supposed to look like a bridge. Obviously, those are two different bodies of water, but it looks like they kind of lead into each other. And if you look behind, where you can see the boat transportation going out, you can see that that's actually supposed to look like the pool water. Then there's the boat that will take you to Islands of Adventure. All right, so we are back at the spiral staircase, which is another stone turret and motif here at the resort. Pretty much all of your amenities are based around this spiral staircase. So let's head down and show you each one. A little confusing because heading down one set of stairs will actually take us to level 2, which has the pool and fitness center. I think the game room is also over here. To the right, you'll have Calypse Game Center. It's pretty standard. You will need to be able to get a game card to play some of the games in there. But they have foosball, they have Halo, a lot of fun looking games. But again, you'll have to get a card. They have a special, I think if you do like $40 on the card or something like that. And to the left, you're gonna have the fitness center. And I thought I was impressed with the fitness center over at Cabana Bay, but this fitness center is even more stacked. The dumbbells here go up to 100 pounds. I've never seen a resort hotel with 100-pound dumbbells. Incredibly impressive. They have a ton of cable equipment, cable crossover machines, a Smith press, tons of treadmills. It's really a stacked fitness center. If you're looking for probably, I mean, this and the Jack LaLanne Fitness Center over at Cabana Bay are the two best, and they're right across from each other. So if you're looking for a good gym, one of these two is definitely the one to go to. To the right, as you walk out near the pool, you'll be able to find a pool ball table. They also have a ping pong ball table to your left. In between the game room and the fitness center is the pool. The pool's also between guest houses 1 and 2, so let's head out and take a look at the pool. Over at the towel hut, they do have complimentary water and towels, of course. I always do my best not to film people in the pool, so I'm standing back a little bit, but this is the water slide right here. It's built right into one of those rock features, which is supposed to be reminiscent of a waterfall. So this waterfall is supposed to move through the pool, move out the back end like I showed you before, and then move into the other waterfall towards the back of the resort, which is why the lobby's on the 4th floor, this is on the 2nd floor, and then it leads out into the 1st floor. It's really interesting, and I really enjoy the fun immersive architecture here. So for today, the standard cabanas are $100, and the premium cabanas are $125, but they can go as high as $250 to $300 on more populated days here. Towards the back right of the water slide is going to be the Drum Club. The Drum Club is another stone turret, so another design motif of Sapphire Falls. It's a pool bar that also has some really interesting food options. I hear the food's pretty good. You could also find the hot tub right in front of the Drum Club. I didn't want to film that because there's a lot of people in there. And there's a nice little fire pit towards the back and a splash pad. So there's a lot to do over here. You can rent the cabanas. It seems like you could spend like a whole day here. Just they actually have tables where you can just sit and dine, and they have full service dining. It's really nice, and the design motifs are really, I think, what highlight kind of this area to me, and I feel like make it more kinetic and more fun. We're back in the spiral staircase because we have to head down to level 1 to show you guys where Amatista Cookhouse is, as well as the water taxi. At the bottom of this stone turret, you can find artifacts that pay homage to the culture of rum making in the Caribbean. If you guys are interested in breakfast, they do have buffet as well as a la carte options. And now this other stone turret will transport us to our water taxi and resort shuttle service. Let's head down. As you head down this walkway, to the left will be the water taxi service, but if you head straight, you can actually find a walkway that will provide you to the Royal Pacific Resort as well as to City Walk and Islands of Adventure. There are beautiful views out here of the water fountain, of the resort itself, and of the dining area over at Amatista Cookhouse. So you can even kind of just lounge out and watch the boats go back. They have some lounge chairs out here. It's really nice. All right, so that is it for the grounds tour. We have one more night here, and I can say that Frank is loving it. The food has been really good. We may eat 1 or 2 more things. We may have breakfast tomorrow, but overall, so far, a great experience. We will let you know what we think about the beds, the amenities, and all that tomorrow. We may eat something else too along the way. All right, so we had to stop by the New Dutch Trading Company at least once during our trip, Sam. So we got some breakfast. I got the ham, egg, and cheese burrito. It's basically just kind of like grab and go in there. They do have like an arepa, it looked like, but this was hot, and this interested me the most. It's the warm cinnamon roll, and we actually got coffee from them. The interesting thing about the coffee here is that it's not Starbucks. Most of the Loews run hotels, they offer up Starbucks coffee. This one has like 4 or 5 or something coffee. So let's try all this stuff out. All right, so I'm gonna try the burrito first. I like it, but it's super basic. Fluffy eggs, ham. Look at the 6. It's like well done, but it's a mass-produced burrito. You know, Nothing's gonna blow your mind. I wouldn't run to it, but I'm happy I have it. All right, now this warm cinnamon roll, I did not think this through because I did not get myself a fork and knife. So let's just try to take a bite into it. It tastes like almost a cream cheese cream. There's a little sourness to it. Obviously very sweet. Lots of cinnamon flavor. Exterior's a little dry. But softer on the inside. It's good. I'll give that a 7. I mean, it's not Cinnabon level, but it's definitely a nice, good, warm cinnamon roll. And of course, the moment of truth, the coffee. Sam, you've tried the coffee already, right?
I had a sip. It was good.
I got mine black. I put some milk and sugar in yours. They did have some cinnamon out that you could use. It's like basic, yeah. I would repeat that.
I
Let's
like
say 7.
Amatista's coffee.
Oh yeah, the actual restaurant Amatista was very good. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's the same. Maybe it is. Maybe we just don't realize it. But this coffee's pretty good. It's not bad, but it's again not amazing. Frank did not want to leave. We had to force him out of the room. He wanted to stay on vacation. To the left, buddy. To the left.
He doesn't understand left.
Oh yeah, he doesn't understand left and right. All right, so that is it for our tour and complete stay with our dog Frank here at Loews Sapphire Falls Resort. I gained a lot of appreciation for this resort while we stayed here, Sam, for like the architecture, for the subtle details, the blue hues, the very calming atmosphere, the boat rides to and from the park, and of course Frank loved his time as well, right?
It definitely had vacation vibes. So even though we're not far from home, I actually really felt like I was on vacation.
Yeah.
And like seeing our dog so happy too, like they have an amazing staff here and they
do.
treated him very well.
Tons of treats.
And so much convenience with this beautiful pet area to take him to.
Yeah.
The boat ride to the park, super quick.
Food, Amatista was really good, right?
Amatista was amazing. We also did do a sit-down breakfast, which we didn't film because we just kind of went on a whim.
I did bring that up on the tour, just so you know.
Yeah, no, so I'll maybe throw some pictures in from that because that was really, really good.
Yeah, that was really good. And I didn't bring up where the pet walk is. So where our room was, you make a right, head straight down, and then make your first right. It's kind of right over here. If you're on the first level, you kind of can't miss it. It does kind of look like some random exit doors, though. It's a beautiful pet walk, though. It has like these pink flowers everywhere. It's
really nice greenery and really nice like lighting at night too.
Yeah. It was beautiful. Even the view from our window into a pet walk, into an area where dogs use the bathroom, was a very nice view. I do want to say, out of the 2 Orlando resorts that we've had Frank stay at, this is definitely his favorite, and it's definitely ours. I think as far as having a dog stay with us, this was better than Royal Pacific. I don't know how Royal Pacific would be without the dog, because I'm sure on the higher levels they probably have some nicer rooms. But as far as the dog area, though, maybe because it's older, wasn't as nice. Definitely like this more, but we got to get Frank to stay at all of them, right?
We do. I'm sure you would love that.
Yeah.
I'm also going to put in a clip. It's going to be from my phone, so it's vertical.
Yeah.
Of him, like, when we arrived, like, he was so excited.
Yeah.
He has been walking so fast, and he's old. Frank is 12. He's pushing 13.
Yeah.
He had so much pep in his step this entire stay. Literally just running down the hallways, running everywhere.
Yeah.
He loved it.
So we stayed here for the Orlando Informer meetups. We got a special discounted rate, which was $300 a night, but this hotel can go a bit more than that. So it's dependent on what you want to spend. It's considered like an upper moderate, so it's kind of got a deluxe type of feel as far as like, but it doesn't come with the fast passes, which you can get at Royal Pacific, Portofino Bay, and the Hard Rock. Those 3 are also dog friendly. Frank has stayed at Royal Pacific, but he has not stayed at Portofino Bay or the Hard Rock. So he's got to try to stay there. It costs a lot more there because they have the fast pass options there. But if you cannot get the fast pass, you could definitely save some money and get the same type of deluxe amenities, right?
Yeah, and you still do get the early park admission when you stay at this hotel.
It was beautiful. It was kinetic. It felt like I was in the Caribbean, even though I'm in very flat Florida. Close to the Caribbean, though. And I really did enjoy like the little subtle details, like the water moving from the pool into the waterfall.
Oh, yeah, we had a really good time in the hot tub, too. And the staff, too, around the pool area, like coming by, oh, do you need anything?
Very attentive.
Really, everywhere in this resort, there has been amazing staff.
Yeah, and if you enjoy the content, please like and subscribe. Liking will really help our channel grow. It pushes this video out into the stratosphere of the YouTube algorithm. Helps other people find the video. Subscribing, it also helps our channel grow. Hit the bell notifications so that way you're notified every time when videos come out, which is when, Sam?
Every Monday and Thursday at 12 p.m.
Thanks so much for watching. Don't count the days.
To make the days count.
We will see you next time. That's all, folks. Frank,
Two
on
kings.
his way out, he got to meet King Louie. 2 kings. He's our king. He's the king of our household. So he's been waiting to meet you actually this whole trip, but he's a little shy. So. Thank you, King Louie, for gracing us with your presence. We appreciate it.